Welcome back, everybody. Today is day 3 of the Brew Crew podcast. Hey, that's my dog. Day 3 of the Brew Crew podcast Christmas Advent Calendar. Marnie is here with me. She's gonna get the first sip of the beer today. Yeah, we're hanging out. Got off work a little early today, so we're kicking it. You know what I mean? We're gonna do the damn thing. Today we've got 450 North. Excellent. And I believe this is I know it's a Simpsons thing. I just dropped my koozie. Look! I know it's a Simpsons thing. But I don't know the guy's name. I'll be honest, I haven't really watched a lot of Simpsons. But yeah, this is dear God, this is a tight fit. Holy fuck. Alright. Double XL, 450 North, double XL sour. What is it? Take this off and not be able to fit it in there. Boysenberry, plum, and raspberry. And it's 5% ABV. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Making a fucking mess. Alright, cool. It looks super thick. It's very, like, purple. And it's cool. Hopefully it's as good as it looks. Oh, wow. Not as sour as I anticipated. Still wearing some, sorry. But it's I don't know, it's hard to say. I think plum is a weird flavor. I don't eat a lot of plums. It's not that I dislike them, just not ones I prioritize. More of like a pears and kiwis kind of guy. But that's just how I zip one. I can assume that that like initial like tartness is the boysenberry I'm getting, and then the body is more that plum and like a touch of that like raspberry, that like the same thing with that like tartness. Maybe the boysenberry and the raspberry are the like initial tart flavor, and the plum kind of like smooths it out. For a double XL, this isn't as thick as I expected. It's kind of a shame. There's a lot more bubbles. There's a lot of bubbles in this, but it's not super carbonated, so that's a little odd. Got another ad in my royalty-free music. Great job, YouTube. You're kind of fucking me. But, I mean, for crying out loud, I'm probably already a third of the way into this drink. It keeps, I keep wanting more. It keeps me going back for more swigs. It's very, like, definitely crushable, like they say. And it's, I mean, I even let this sit out for like a good 10 minutes before pulled it out of the fridge. I let it sit out, got some things situated on the computer, and it's still really good. Oh, that burp was just straight like dark, rich, like dark fruit. I don't know if plum is considered a stone fruit, I guess, but just like that dark, honestly, kind of getting like cherry a little bit too. Just like a super deep red cherry kind of flavor. It'd be hard for me to tell like really the difference. But wow, yeah, this is pretty fucking good. But I'm not like overwhelmed. I think 450 does this thing where they could really get away with making things higher ABV. They have so much flavor in their drinks that I feel like they could mask that booze pretty well. Yeah, I dig it. I really enjoy it. I could definitely see myself drinking like getting a 4-pack and drinking like I feel like 2 max in a sitting. But at the same time, it's pretty damn good. I don't really have much else to say about it. It's not terribly sour, but it's definitely not as thick as I would have expected. I was definitely looking for more of that like melted ice cream consistency that 450 like that the double XLs typically like rock with. This is definitely more on that just like sour beer like consistency. It's not very, but that could also be like I don't notice any like lactose or anything like that. So it's like I said, it's pretty damn good. But I think there's enough things that like keep it from being way up there for me. I'm gonna give this like a super solid like 4.25. I think that's fair for me. I mean, like I've definitely given 450s like a higher score before, and I've kind of given some lower scores actually. So like 4.25 I think is pretty solid. It's definitely up there. 450 North is in their own like upper echelon. And I know that most of the guys have talked about it. They're definitely in that upper echelon. So they're rated. They are rated against themselves. And I feel like I've been trying to justify a lot of my ratings recently, but you know I'm sticking with them. It sounded like not many people cared for yesterday's beer. And truth be told, I didn't think it was a great stout. But it was a stout, so maybe I'm kind of I guess I'm not a very objective person. You know what I mean? I like stouts a lot, so even though it wasn't the best stout I've ever had, it was still a good stout. So not sorry. But yeah, that's my thoughts. You know, today is day 3. We have double XL Slushy Excellent from 450 North. 5% sour. Boysenberry Raspberry Plum. That's it. Goodbye.